It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all have been well and keeping safe. In today's video, it's going to be a Faux locks tutorial, as you could see on the title. So I am going to show you how I achieved this look that you see that I have here, how to do your own Faux locks. Why did I say looks? Okay, so it's going to be on how to do your own Faux locks tutorial from start to finish. Guys, this hairstyle, it's so easy to do. You can do it under 3 hours depending on how fast your hand is. If you remember, I've been wearing wigs for most part of winter. Now it's summer, it's very hot, you can't wear wigs anymore. This is one of the best protective styles that you can do on your hair. It's so easy to do. You will see in the video that I'm going to show you now. This is one of the best hairstyles that you can do when you're on vacation. Those who have been following me on Instagram, I'm sure you have seen me rocking this look on my pictures when I'm on vacation. So it's summer, let your scalp breathe. I actually did this under 3 hours, guys. Be sure to check out my travel channel, Shima's Travel Diaries, to see what I have been up to in my travel shenanigans. So guys, stay tuned. I am going to start with undoing a protective style from freshly washed hair, which is like 2 days old. I'm going to section the hair into 2 parts, as you can see in the video, and then I go ahead and section it again, as you can see in the video. So it's going to be like sectioned into 3 parts, and then I'm going to divide the front hair into 2 parts so that I can start with my cornrows from the middle part, working my way to the sides, and I start plating cornrows like so. So if you still struggling with how to do cornrows and so on, just watch the video of how I am doing it. It's so easy to do. The trick is just to keep practicing and you will finally get it right. So I keep doing my cornrows from the center, working my way to the sides, as you can see in the video. Make sure that the cornrows are not too tight, because what we are going to be doing is a crochet braid, right? So you don't want to be crocheting under too tight cornrows, because it's going to be too manipulative on your hair. So I make sure that the cornrows on the front are thin, but not too thin, but thin enough so that you can get defined braids from the front, right? The back side, I don't really fuss too much with the perfection of the cornrows. I just freestyle and I make them thick, but not too thick, but thick enough in such a way that I can still do my crochets and the braids will still cover up the cornrows, right? So I combined the thin cornrows from the front and working my way to the back. So what I'm doing is just connecting all the braids so that I don't have any braids hanging over, as you can see in the video. I do take breaks from here and there, maybe 1 minute there, because your arms really gets painful as you are plating, especially plating from the back. It does get painful from time to time, so I take small breaks in between. So I make sure that I connect all the braids so that there's, like you see now, I'm only left with like 1 braid hanging because I connected all the braids. So with that 1 braid that is hanging, what I'm going to do is just try to tuck it inside the hair, so that, and ladies, if you have your nails done, just make sure that they are filed as nice as possible so that it doesn't hook on the hair. So I'm going to be using the hairpiece called Bohemian Wave. I actually got it from Pretoria Sweet Penny. It goes for 120 rand each, and 3 packets is more than enough because I actually used I think I actually used 2.5 packets. Start crocheting like so, as you see in the video, and I try to make sure that my braids are not too close to the hairline, because if you crochet too close to the hairline, it's going to pull your hairline and you're gonna lose your hairline. So I try not to crochet too close to the hairline. So you crochet like so, you put in the crochet under the cornrow, and then you open it up, and then you hook on the extension, and then you close it up, and then you pull it, as you can see in the video. It's so easy to do, guys. I actually did this hairstyle in under 3 hours, and look how it came out. So I am almost done. All you have to do, put a crochet underneath like so, and then you hook it like so. As you can see from the back side, I don't really fuss a lot on how the braids look at the back, because the braids at the front are the ones that really need that definition, and they are going to cover the back. So that's why even the cornrows at the back, I did not make them as thin as the ones at the front. Also, I try to make sure that I fill in the gap so that it doesn't show that it's a cornrows or a crochet braid. So I make the braids as close together as possible, but you should also be careful on how you make them as close together as possible, because you don't want a situation where you have too many braids at the front, because it weighs on your hair and your head as well. They will get heavy. But I actually used 2.5 packets for this. I think for next time I'm actually gonna use 2 packets, because it was a bit heavy on my head, especially when I'm at the gym and I'm running and exercising. It becomes very heavy. Even when when I'm sleeping, I actually feel like it was a little bit heavy. It could have been lighter. So you see how neat they are coming out, right, guys? So you continue doing it like so. You see what I'm doing with my finger? I'm trying to check if there are any gaps on the cornrows to see how I can fill them up with the hairpiece, like so. And then I try to just tighten the braids that are already there as well. And just like that, guys, I am done with my hairstyle. So if you want, you can wear it like that, the way you see in the video. But what I actually prefer it to wear it in a bun, because I feel like it looks nicer. So now what I'm going to do now is just try to put the hairstyle in a bun so that you can see what I'm talking about, right? The bun that you make from crochet braids, it's not similar to the bun that you can make from your normal braids, because it's a crochet braid, meaning it's on top of cornrows, right? So you need to make sure that the bun is closer to the front as possible, because if you make it further back, it will be too tight. It will strain your cornrows and start pulling your hair, and in return you will start losing your hairline. So I am going to start styling it like so. You just wrap it like in a bun. You don't even need any extra elastic band for that. The hair is good enough to do it by itself. You just fold it around like so, while you are trying to tuck it in as well, and then you leave some hair on the side just to give the hairstyle some personality. The hair actually looks too shiny at first, but you will see how it looks a week later. It actually looks much better than when it's still new. And so I prefer to rock it in a form of a bun, because I actually think it actually
a week
has
later
more personality. So
I'm
looks
going to
nicer
come
in a
with
bun,
my
guys. So do
gel.
try it out. Check the next clip where it's a week later to see how it looks.
Oil one.
And then I'm just going to lay my edges like so, like so. I like doing this too. The hair on the side, you just twist it a bit if you have natural hair, just so that it doesn't get on the way. I am going to come in with my satin scarf, fold it, and then put it like so. Just put it like so for about 15 minutes, right? And then during the 15 minutes, if you want your style to be like this, you can leave it like this, but I prefer to wear it as a bun, you know. This is actually my vacation style. So what I do, first thing first, I take out, like, I think I should have done this before, but it's fine. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn it into a bun, right? Those who are following me on Instagram will see the hairstyle that I've been wearing on vacation lately. It's so convenient, guys. It's so convenient, and you look so good on the pictures. So I'm just gonna fold it like so. Like so. Right? And then after doing that, you just take out a bit like this, you know, like this, just so that to give the hairstyle some personality and so on. And then right now I'm gonna go ahead and undo my satin scarf. And then I'm gonna take out one on the side, and then another one on this side, like so. Maybe take one more from here and try to fold this one. And guys, just like that, you have achieved the look that I was talking about earlier. You can wear this, style them however you want, but I prefer to keep it in this style because I actually think I look so much cute in this style. So I really hope you enjoyed this video and learned, and please, if you do try it out, please tag me on your Insta pictures. My Instagram is @chima.m, and just to see how it came out. This is what actually my first time doing it, and you saw how simple it was. So you can just complete this hairstyle within 3 hours. Guys, please check out my travel channel, which is Chima Travel Diaries, to see what I have been getting up to travel wise and things like that, to get some tips on what to look out for when you are traveling, etc. So guys, thank you so much for the support. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. See you in my next video. Ciao.